project itself began as an idea when I newly joined IES because I had believed very strongly that when students study abroad, it is true that it changes their lives. I would like them to also become change agents. And so I began to think about some of the global challenges over time, was to try to introduce sustainable development goals into our courses and curriculum. And so the result of that was actually the creation of what we now call the global pillars, which there are 3 of them. The first one is sustainable living, the second one is equitable living, and the last one is human well-being.
Since the beginning, we wanted students to have a rather broad understanding of what sustainability is in terms of the kind of scope it allows people to analyze any kind of issue. No?
This course is about how to design more sustainable cities. So the strength is that our students are physically in a specific city and have the chance usually also to travel and see other cities. And the course brings different points of view so they can reflect on different cities. So the fact that it is a multi-center course is definitely a strength point. And then the second one is that they work with different faculty members with different backgrounds.
The whole group of us are here to take the next steps in designing this course, see what's working, what isn't. I mean, so troubleshoot. So how do you work out the logistics? Because it's a pretty intense course, and you only have these students for 1 term usually, and they're from many different sorts of universities. So how do you make the course cohere quickly and move forward? So I think that's really the key element of what this team here is doing, really laying the foundation to expand this beyond, I think.
First of all, I think the Global Pillars was this kind of big, what is it? I think it was just something that was in the back of my mind for a while, like how do I start? Where's the entry point? And this has given me a lot of entry points. Like now it's almost too many where I'm like,
The main assets of this course for me is the exchanges with other faculties and the value added of bringing different expertise to the same topic, because we have so many ways of looking at sustainability issues, and every sector or every skill or every set of competence add a new layer to the teaching, and obviously we cannot have all of these competences within one person.
I very much also like that students connect and learn about. It was funny, we went to one museum and there was a lot of examples like on futures, possible futures it was called, and they gave a lot of examples from Cape Town. So the students were always, yeah, we heard this already in class. So it's nice that they can connect and that it's really student-led, so that maybe the first parts are more theoretical, but then it's really about the students coming up with a solution, no?
You know, the first of all, this concept of directing students to think about sustainability in the urban context is fascinating, because design is actually as the ability, for them to be able to think about what they can do to contribute to urban sustainability.
At the end, they've always come out with a project that works economically, has a social element, and improves environmental sustainability. Some of them have clearly been more thought through or successful than others, but I've always been impressed by their ambition and inquisitiveness, curiosity.
The next phase is actually to infuse the global pillars into every course that we teach. It doesn't matter whether it's psychology, it doesn't matter whether it is whatever we are teaching. We need to be able to see how global pillars can be infused to it, either in terms of application or in terms of examples. And so really, when the students leave here, when they come to IES, they'll get something that they probably will not get anywhere else. That is a socialization or the idea that there are global challenges out there that all of us need to address and that they can be part of the solution. They shouldn't be looking up to some professor, some expert, some government, that all of us can be part of the solution.